Transitioning into retirement is a big deal, so much so that we have created a 3-part video to cover what to do before, during, and after retiring. And this goes well beyond the stereotypical financial planning. In this part 3 video, I will share 7 tips on what to do after retiring so that you can smoothly go from successful career to successful retirement. In case you're new, I'm Cyn Meyer, the founder of Second Wind Movement and a life coach for older adults who are striving to turn their retirement years into their best years full of purpose and meaning. Figuring out what to do after you cross that finish line is a big deal. So let's head into the 7 tips for what to do after retiring, starting with number 1, embrace the opportunity for self-discovery. While retirement marks the end of your career, it's the start of a big personal growth opportunity. In fact, according to a study on retirement identity, it's the perfect chance to explore yourself and discover your interests, passions, and goals. So take this chance to explore new hobbies, learn something new, or work on a passion project, or even start a business. The more open-minded you are, the better, because by assuming that your passions and interests in the past will remain the same moving forward, you cut yourself off from a lot of potential possibilities. And I see this all the time with students in our coaching program. When you give yourself permission to roam totally uncovered territory and get out of your comfort zone for new growth experiences, you will understand what energizes you versus what depletes you. And that is how you'll land on your ideal retirement life and identity, and be in a place where you're lit up from the inside out. Which brings us to number 2, cultivate a sense of purpose. The number 1 challenge I see retirees face is finding their sense of purpose and passion in retirement, especially for high achievers who are so used to go, go, go. If you don't have clarity on your sense of purpose and passion, all that energy that you invested in your peak career and family life, it floats up. And if you don't convert it to something intentional, it converts itself into typically depression and anxiety. If this resonates, you're not alone. The unknown of the future can be scary. So please take the dedicated time and energy to dig into meaningful questions about your sense of self and try to embrace growth and an evolving identity as you do so. If you want help with this process, this is my wheelhouse. Check out our Post-Career Purpose Finder, which is a workbook and video series to help guide your way to your purpose. I'll go ahead and leave a link to that in the description below this video in case you're interested. Number 3, keep your mind and body active. Hopefully you'll have started your healthy habits before settling into retirement if you followed our part 2 tips, but either way, now is the time to get moving. Even if it's simple activities like doing a little bit of cardio, practicing mindfulness, or meeting up with friends for lunch, all of these activities will help keep your mind and body healthy. With insufficient physical activity as the 4th leading risk factor for mortality, it's worth filling your time with activities that excite you. Your mind and your body will thank you for it. Number 4, spend time with loved ones. According to AARP's loneliness study, sadly, over 35% of older adults are lonely. So it's hugely important to reach out to the right people after you retire, whether it's regular catch-ups over coffee or an annual holiday getaway, or even just the occasional phone call. Putting effort into maintaining the right kind of relationships can bring you a lot of energy and joy. In our signature program, Rewire My Retirement, we talk a lot about the circle of influence versus your circle of concern. It's all about spending more time with people in your circle of influence. So these are people that encourage your growth. They see challenges and change as good things, and then spending less time with people in your circle of concern. So these are typically people who stay in their comfort zone. They're driven by fear, gossip, and the news. We all have people in both groups, so just be mindful of who you surround yourself with. Number 5, focus on personal growth. Mark my words, having a laser focus on personal growth is going to unlock so much magic for you in retirement. I see this all the time in my coaching sessions. That means never stop your pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement. What's especially helpful here is adopting a growth mindset, which is the belief that you can improve your skills and your abilities regardless of your age or your experience or what you were born with. To adopt a growth mindset, 4 steps are crucial. Proactively embrace challenges, enjoy the learning process versus the outcome, welcome feedback, and practice self-awareness consistently. So this means reading books, attending seminars, taking classes, practicing new ways of doing and being, and even just having conversations with people who can help challenge you and constructively critique your skill set is going to be helpful. Retirement is the perfect time to focus on your personal growth and your well-being. So get out there and make the most of it. Number 6, plan for longevity. Even though the most recent 2 years have shown a decline in the average US life expectancy, on a global level, life expectancy has increased by more than 6 years between 2000 and 2019. So either way, it's worth planning for a long life. You might need to make some home modifications as you age, whether that's adding handrails in the bathroom or widening doorways for a wheelchair to fit through. And you might also consider taking out long-term care insurance or life insurance or other options for financial support in the event of serious illness or injury. And of course, physically and mentally, you want to tackle the other tips on our list today to stay healthy and stimulated and satisfied. Simply put, by planning for the long haul, you'll up your chances of future years being independent and comfortable, secure, and enjoyable. And finally, number 7, be present. Even though it's important to think about the future, and it can be too common to dwell on the past for fear of letting go of your identity in the past and your successes from the past, it's so important to focus on your life right now. And more specifically, focusing on your present moment right now. Because when it comes down to it, that's all there is. Being in the present moment is grounding. Be it meditating, watching a sunset, noticing more details in nature, or just sitting in silence, mindfulness helps reduce stress. And it gives you the clarity to make informed decisions about your life, about everything. So your health, your reactions, your finances, and your lifestyle. And a side note, meditation is becoming a widely used self-soothing tool with 200 to 500 million people who meditate globally for a reason, for several reasons, 2 of which are meditation improves energy by 60% and it improves your overall wellness by 76.2%. So it's worth considering a daily practice. No matter which mindfulness practice resonates the most with you though, slow down and enjoy yourself. That's one of the greatest benefits of retirement. You get to enjoy getting to know your authentic self and embark on a growth journey. So don't fall into the stereotypical traps of settling for stagnancy. That's not the slowing down that I'm talking about. There is so much for you to experience. To recap our 7 tips on what to do after retiring, number 1, embrace the opportunity for self-discovery. Number 2, cultivate a sense of purpose. Number 3, keep your mind and your body active. Number 4, spend time with your loved ones. Number 5, focus on personal growth. Number 6, plan for longevity. And number 7, be in the present moment. May you savor your growth journey every step of the way. Thank you so much for being here and striving to be your best during retirement. We need more people like you to help shift our culture to be better. Please like, share, and subscribe and comment on this video. Every engagement that you make with our videos helps us do our job better of creating helpful content for this very important audience of older adults. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.